This is the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kal Halayim La Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim HaRachak Wadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles and the elders, great millstone, who rule well and are worthy of their double honors. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last seconds of time. Kwam Yasha Shalom. All right, and the days of the wicked are miserable. The days of the wicked are miserable. All right, according to Malachi 1:4, Esau Edom is the border of wickedness. And we know, according to Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. Revelation 6:4 says that great red horse until it was given a great sword, roughly paraphrasing. So we know that ultimately, though the wicked be in power, his days are miserable. He's tormented. Revelation 12:12 says, the devil shall come down with great wrath, knowing that he has a short time left. Matter of fact, I'll just get there real quick. Because the days of the wicked are miserable. Even though the wicked is in power, his days are miserable. And even though the wicked seek to slay the righteous, all right, he shall be tormented upon his bed, because as days go on, it's leading closer and closer to Esau Edom being taken out of power. All right. Esau is the end of this world. Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So we know that with Esau Edom being taken out of power comes Jacob being put into power, the nation of Israel, the elect, under that government which is upon the shoulders of whom the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, whose Hebrew name is Yahweh Shai. All right. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And when someone knows that they have a short window of time to do something wickedly, to implement a wicked plan, to implement a device, most specifically Revelation 13:16, the charagma, all right, to come down with all hell, that person's mindset is irrational. That person's thinking is irrational, okay? Logic goes out the window. And we're dealing with a base nation of people that now has been having its grips over the planet Earth wickedly. But the days for the wicked are miserable. Though they be in power, though they spread themselves like a green bay tree, all right, we know the Most High is going to blot them out and do away with them forever, exterminate them, take them away. So these up and coming days, the wicked knows that they have a short time left, so they're coming down and they're pulling everything out the bag. Like there's an old saying that says, everything but the kitchen sink. I think that's how it goes. Like everything, you give them everything but the kitchen sink, or everything even the kitchen sink. It's one of those, but it's basically saying that they're pulling out all the stops. That person is pulling out all the stops, whatever they need to do to accomplish that goal. And that's what the wicked is doing. All right? That's what Esau is doing. He's in the heavens, SpaceX, his militaries. He's spreading himself, but he's being cut off at the same time. How are you spreading yourself but being cut off at the same time, man? All right? Because these nations are rallying against this fiat currency, and they're dumping the American dollar. The nations that have, the BRICS nations, as well as many nations that are joining them and potentially joining them to get away from this American dollar. And that's going to create a crashing from the hills. So this economy is becoming weak and weaker by the day. So that's another sign showing that, hey, the wicked is being taken out of power. So it says, Job 20:4, know it not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, So from the beginning, the Lord has been having it this way, that the wicked only shines for a moment, only triumphs for a moment, and then the righteous ultimately get the victory. The Lord's been doing it this way. Esau, Edom, this kingdom America is no different. It says that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Verse 6, though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds. And the scriptures tell you back in Genesis that Esau was given the fatness of the earth, the dew of the heavens. All right. And also with that sword that he lived with, that same sword he's ultimately going to be judged with. All right. So prophecy has it that Esau, Edom will be ruling at this time, but ultimately that he will be taken out of the way in a period of time, like the scriptures say. He that will let will now let until he be taken out of the way. So the Lord is letting these prophecies be fulfilled until the wicked is taken out of the way, until that triumph be likened unto something that was but for a moment, like it tells you in Isaiah the 14th chapter. Is this the man that shaketh the kingdoms and openeth not the house of his prisoners? All right. So the Lord is exposing Esau, Edom by this word, and ultimately he's going to expose him physically by his military might. All right. Because this word, Esau, Edom, he's being exposed for the wicked spiritually as that nation that the Lord has, like it tells you in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. All right. The only nation that the Lord did not show mercy to. All right. A future judgment on this nation and people, chiefly Amalek. That's why it says here, I'll read it again, Job 20:5, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach onto the clouds. SpaceX. But what have you done to further any righteousness in the heavens that you've been given, a little bit you've been given, a dew of heavens, like the scriptures say? You've polluted it, man. And you're ultimately building up a military that is going to fight against the Lord of hosts, the Lord of heaven's armies, and going to be put out for a show on the planet Earth, a splendid show that the Lord lifted up not hand, no weapon of war, like it tells you in 2 Ezra the 13th chapter, to defeat the quote-unquote greatest Earth's militaries, man. The Lord of hosts is going to make a speedy riddance of the Earth's militaries. All right. It says, verse 7, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? You see? Where is he? Esau, Edom was just ruling and being a terror of the earth. Now he's taken out of power. So it's going to be done by the magnificence of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. That third woe coming quickly. The third Earth's war, or the Third World War, will be nuclear. Isaiah 9:5, but this shall be with fueling fire. So we know the nations are gearing up. The earth is ripened for destruction. You got this election that just took place. New rulers are being put in place. Proverbs 21:1 says the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. So at the end of the day, the days of the wicked are miserable, but the days of the righteous, they're peaceful. Isaiah 33:6 says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times. Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. And strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. So our days ahead are peaceful. We have peace in his word. The scriptures say, ye that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount their wings as eagles. They shall run and not get tired. All right. And scriptures also say that many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth them out of them all. This is Psalms 34:19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all. So any affliction we go through, the Lord is going to deliver us. But what about the miserable? Salakia, what about the wicked? Their days are miserable. All right. What about the wicked? Even though that it seems like they're getting an advantage, This is Psalm 73. I started 1. Truly our power is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. And it seems like the wicked is prospering. Seems like they're flourishing. They're getting over. They're rich. Their agenda is being fulfilled. But ultimately, we know that it's the Lord's will that the wicked seem as if they're winning. Know it this not of old, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. It says, verse 4, for there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. You see? And that's the nation of Edom, Esau, Edom. Who is Esau, Edom? All right? They spread themselves like a green bay tree throughout the planet Earth in wickedness. And it's seeming as if no one can contend them. They have no match. No one can take them out of power. All right? But ultimately, the scriptures tell you that the Lord is going to break them without hand. All right? He's going to be brought to Yahushua. The Lord's going to break them without hand. The Lord's going to deal with these militaries. All right? In a way that's going to promote that fear in the earth and establish that name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Like the scriptures say, that new name is going to be refreshed throughout the planet Earth, man. All right? But this was just a quick hit. Lord willing, this message was edifying. I want to give infinite honors and praise to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua B'Hashem HaRachak Wadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings until next time. Kwam Yasha Allah. Shalom.